starting to rain. What is this? I never installed a camera back there. I'm gonna check the front, I guess. I don't fucking know. So I searched.
It does look like an eye, though. So they did a good job.
Marked. I was told to tidy up her area, so I thought I'd put those pots and pans on the dolls for my sake. So here we go.
No, yeah.
Anything who arrives here, I wish you nothing but calm. I invoke protection and want you to understand that I'm with you. Make yourself known to me.
Happy birthday.
It's been marked. So I'm using the reality ripple effect. Because you guys keep telling me to. I'm just kind of trying to see if something's gonna come up at me. Hey, what are you doing? I bet that everybody you use this kind of always does something, huh? I bet that's pretty generic, like jumping at you kind of thing, or whatever.
Huh?
So just to check on the validity. Holy shit. Oh, God. Okay, it's true. That's fine. Okay. Woo, boy. One more time. Try to get into it.
How'd she know to look under the bed?
Nope. Okay. So I'm using the reality ripple effect.
Too much echo?
Because you guys keep telling me to. I'm just kind of trying to see if something's gonna come up at me. Hey, what are you doing?
Is there an echo?
I bet that
I don't hear it on my
everybody
end.
you use this and it always
But
does something. Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, this has gotta get out of my house. Holy shit. You guys, no. This is way too much. Oh my God. It was like spamming all over my bed. So I'm getting it out from under there.
What's with the effects? Are they trying to say that's... Is she using some kind of weird filter? Or?
So I'm going to put it back in the shed. I don't trust any of that.
Yeah, the mood is different in this one.
I kept the suits under the bed because I lost it before, but I'm starting to...
Yeah, it looks like she's adding like effects to the video.
Care if I lose it again. Then here's the bag of hair that I found. What? Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, this has got to get out of my house. I said in the comments that I wasn't going to call the police again, but after the fire, I did call the police, right? They're actually taking me seriously. They took evidence from the fire to find out what it consisted of, and they took my memory card from my front camera to have multiple people analyzing it instead of just me. Luckily, I have another memory card, so I can continue recording whatever may happen now. My landlord said that I can break my lease anytime without charge, so that's awesome, but I can't really afford to move out anyway. This is the third time of me trying to post this little story time, but I am literally stuck on my charger. This is a new phone, and it's dying every couple minutes. The headaches are real, but now that the cops are investigating too, I'm feeling more comfortable. I said... So I'm trying to find out everything that I can about Mildred Winslow, right? So I found this. It said she was born about 1917 in Ohio, died at 23. So about 1917. So this one says 1922, which makes more sense for me if she died at 23. That means the letters would have been sent to her before 1945 when she would have maybe died. And she would have been at Defiance Hospital. I can't find any way to look up records for Defiance Hospital. But I looked up stuff about the occult eye, the evil eye.
Talking about the evil eye because she's using the eye symbolism.
That's like literally my household. It says we're particularly susceptible. And I haven't been able to really find anything about the fire.
This is at the section of Wikipedia about the satanic panic.
Fire at my house. In the front yard this time. That is me rushing outside after I smelled smoke. It's really embarrassing. I'm wearing just my robe and I literally have curlers and like an old woman. I don't really even know what to say about it. I moved the camera over to try to show you, but I don't realize that you can't see it. It's just that little black spot behind the umbrella.
Oh, there's another fire.
There was nothing that I could visibly see that started the fire. I looked before everything, and there was nothing. Just there. So this is how big the fire got before I found it. I couldn't find anything that maybe would have started it. These are all just pieces from the tree above. And so yeah. So I called the cops again. I'm just gonna add the second fire to the police report. Try to figure out what's going on. Why won't this focus? So I went outside to check the shed. I see these, like, I don't know, kind of looks like a hand to me. And also this, but I think I saw this one here before. And then I can kind of see like some words. I think it says open side, like this is the open side. I don't know how long it's on. I'm gonna check the other videos.
I'm getting sucked into the theatrics of this, I gotta say.
I to check. And the shed.
Quit googling Mildred Windsor, Ohio turns up a bunch of miscellaneous.
Placed on top.
Let's get some stuff about this series and nothing else on the first 3 pages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pyrokinesis, Mark.
Suitcase is open. That could be from the shoddy lock. I feel like this was not here before. What's all this stuff? This bag has to have just been placed here because I never saw it before. I've been hearing noises outside. Mm-hmm. Someone in the comments was saying their mom works for Iron Mountain and that it's like a records place. I didn't know what you guys were talking about, but yeah, now I see it. Okay, because this was not sitting up on the picture frame before, for sure. But it really doesn't look like they put their records in here. Is this Zootopia? Oh, man. Oh my god, I'm getting so paranoid.
Morning Maynard saves. Just gotta find a clue. It's a clue.
They look happy. That looks like records, though. Gotta move some shit. I don't really feel comfortable showing all of what's in the bag because there's like people's names and court documents. Actually, someone in the comments was saying
A little rover beetle.
I made a YouTube under the same name if you guys have any interest in following that. I just figure I can try.
Someone in the comments on the side here is like, me not thinking it real or thinking it's real. Part 2,000 or 23,545
subscribers. I can just post
watching you.
More content on there instead of what I have here.
Whatever effect you're doing on your phone is
stuff
not really
I couldn't show because it just took too long to kind of explain, and I can also give like a deeper backstory. I think I'm trying to get to that chest.
She really should.
I think I found something else.
Right?
It's like surgical wrap. I made a YouTube under the same name if you guys have any interest in following that. I normally get a general vibe when I come out here.
She gets a lot of content out of just walking around this junky old shed.
Very negative.
By 6.
Even though I've been messing with a lot
I guess
of
we're
stuff
still watching, right? So that speaks for
I need to clean this out in order to cleanse everything, in order to salt it all properly. But I'm finding a lot of stuff in here that has to do with like medicine, medical records. Gee, right there, finding more. Fucking a shit ton of unlabeled fluids. And it smells like chemicals. It's hot in here. And I mean, I've already messed with a lot of stuff, but I'm suddenly feeling like I shouldn't be here anymore. My bug friend is gone. I found a lot more paperwork, but I feel like I should just go inside right now. Recipe box.
All right.
And here it's like essential oils and some other stuff. I really want to look now at that box. What the fuck?
Oh, what? Something happened. I was like, well, this is boring. I'm going to jump ahead.
Oh, shit. Ew! Ew! What the fuck? It was wet! What the fuck? What?
That's supposed to be blood? Did you cut yourself? She's getting sick. That's what we want to see is your vomit on the straw strewn ground. Yuck!
Recipe box. I don't even know where to start with this one, to be honest. My headaches are getting worse, more painful, worse when I leave the house. I really don't care how stupid this sounds at this point, but I think I'm losing my memory. I had no recollection of that baby crying. I only remembered seeing someone and running. And now I don't even remember the blood at all. I mentioned this in my YouTube channel, but I sound like a fucking idiot in it, to be honest. The last thing I remember is getting really negative vibes and then saying that I was done and going inside and going straight to bed. I look at my TikTok today and there's literal blood or maybe paint on my fucking hand and there's like a shroud over my goddamn memory. I ignored that feeling and I continued looking and I'm not going to do that again. Wait, what's this? No! I don't even know where to start with this one, to be honest. This is what was left for me. Okay, I know Spanish. Some of this looks like Spanish. Key. Muertos viventem, monumento. That's Spanish, right? Like kind of Spanish. So that's Latin. This has got to be Latin, right? So I tried, but it doesn't. No, and I know this has Latin.
Just do it one word at a time, right?
Do they not have Latin?
One word at a time. Don't try to do the whole message. That's the best. That's the best thing you can do.
What? That can't be right.
Interesting.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't even. This is what was. I got a hold of the extendeds. So I knew the extendeds names from mail that has been sent to my house under their name. And so I looked them up on Facebook, sent them messages. They just called me back while I was in the shower. I answered while I was in the shower. And so get this. They are under the impression that their friend still lives here, their roommate still lives here. So this person was basically under the impression that I was someone named Eli's roommate. And they were like, basically like, what do you do now? So what's disturbing and notable about this situation is not only are these people going to meet up with me later this week to talk about everything, just that they were so adamant, they were so sincere that Eli would not move from this place. I got a hold of them. They have me on cleaning duty again because of the panic attacks in my brain.
I can't hear her. I don't know.
I got a hold of another one of the tenants, and they said that they were going to meet me here at Target because it's closer to their house, but they're 2 hours late, so I don't think they're showing up.
Literally the worst.
I am really sorry. I honestly do not know him. That's weird.
If you do know him, first off, you tell him to stay away from me, and you get out of there as soon as possible. Don't deal with this guy.
I seriously don't know.
You do no. You don't understand. He's watched me while I sleep.
What
I have caught him more than once, and he tells me to my face that he doesn't remember it. How do you not remember stealing from someone, watching them? That's not sleepwalking. That's bullshit.
What did he steal?
Just necklace, clothing, just dumb, like insignificant stuff.
They have me on cleaning duty again because of the panic attacks in my brain.
Junk Shop's being my assistant sleuther here. Looking this stuff up as we go. You are a rock star, Junk Shop. I'm glad you're back on my side, Chad. I've missed you so much.
Literally the worst.
They were pretty upset with me. I guess they thought that I was trying to, like, that I knew Eli, that I was trying to, like, get them to meet back up or something like that. My boss actually got mad at me for upsetting a guest. But I got her phone number, so I don't have to use Facebook anymore, which is pretty cool. Eli sounds like a total creep. He has the same memory loss issues as I do, so maybe he honestly didn't remember, or maybe he's a psycho. I don't know.
Looks like a kind of run-down neighborhood here.
There's triangles everywhere. That's my house.
Oh, maybe it's not just run-down
My
neighborhood.
church
It's just
doesn't do
your property.
exorcisms, but I did get some holy water. And I've been having this recurring dream that I kind of wanted to tell you guys about.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty upset with me. I don't like showing my face, so here's my dream in video format. Please excuse all these tabs. I'm trying to find out if anyone died in my house. So, I'm sleeping in my bed in the dream, and I wake up in the dream, and Annie is walking on the wall. She starts from here, and she walks all the way around here. She's basically leading me outside, walking on the wall. She leads me to the shed, and when I go outside, I open the door, and there's nothing inside except for a staircase, like it's a basement or something. And I walk down the stairs, and I just keep walking farther and farther away from any light. It's just dark, and I keep going downstairs, and I never actually make it to the bottom. I don't know.
Marty.
So here's my dream in video format. Please excuse all these tabs. I'm trying to find out if anyone.
I know you want me to open the box with the blood inside, but I'm honestly really scared about it. I spoke with Paranormal Society, and they told me to do a hair binding spell with some of the hair that I found and some of what I have.
With rice.
Using rice and not salt, because that's what my mom told me to do. She passed away a while ago, but like I said, she was Wiccan, and she told me to use rice in more serious situations than salt.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird artistic
She's the only one
choice.
that believed me with this too.
Morning, Big Bad Mama.
Here,
So thrilled that you started
I've told
popping
them about
into
my
my
TikTok, and I don't
into
even
my
think
live
they've really
streams. It's so
looked.
good to have you here.
You guys are the only ones that I have to vent this to. I know you want me to open the box with the blood inside.
This is similar to a love bite.
These are the messages between me and Hannah, the woman I met at my work today. I have to go through it quickly, so you might want to pause it every now and then if you wanted to actually read the full thing.
I'm not going to pause it.
It's just a long message thread, and there's only 60 seconds, so yeah. But on a side note, I gave the Latin writing to my theology professor from school. I took this course like 2 years ago, but he remembered me, and he gave me a translation. He said that it seems like there's improper grammar and spelling, but that it says, "I have been counted among those who climb down into the grave. I have become like a person without help, living among the dead." That verbiage, though, I've been counted among those who climb into the grave. I've been counted.
Just go watch my TikTok. That's how I am about my YouTube channel. So I'm like, meet someone, I'm like, oh, go watch my YouTube channel.
These are the messages between me and Hannah, the woman I met at my work today. I have to go through it quickly, so you might want to pause it every now and then if you wanted to actually read the full thing. It's just a long message thread, and there's only 60 seconds, so yeah. But on a side note, I gave the Latin writing to my theology professor from school. I took this course like 2 years ago.
Someone mentioned how my nails are always so nice, even though I'm so broke. And I'm gonna let you know a little secret. It's a dollar store, and they fall off and break your nails, and it hurts. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There's no water in it, that's why it's making that noise. But it just turns itself on. It's so fucking weird.
I can't help it every time I see them smudge sticks. It looks like a big old blunt.
Like the microwave too. The beep will just start, and right now it's not even on at all.
The door's open.
Hello?
Rewatch this real quick. I'm gonna go refresh my coffee.
Someone mentioned how my nails are always so nice, even though I'm so broke. And I'm gonna let you know a little secret. It's a dollar store, and they fall off and break your nails, and it hurts. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There's no water in it, that's why it's making that noise. But it just turns itself on. It's so fucking weird. I don't understand why it would do that kind of stuff.
Today's a 2-cupper.
The microwave too.
All right, we'll move.
Oh my god. The flashlight's not there.
We're back to the shed. She's barefoot outside again.
That was in a circle.
Didn't you learn anything about going out here barefoot? All the trash and nails.
Oh my
and
god.
Here's your candles.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't compete with the library when it comes to coffee consumption. What I do have.
Okay. Okay. Holy fuck. The flashlight's not there.
Yeah.
My ex is coming to pick me up so I can stay with them for a while. Hannah's gonna meet me tomorrow for coffee and talk about it. And she said she's gonna bring Daniel and a picture of Eli too. I didn't really get into the notebooks too much because there's just a lot of rambling in it. And I don't know, but there's this passage I wanted to read about it.
The jump cuts are a little obvious.
No one understands why, but I don't have an explanation either. They ask, but I only mumble something.
I want lava cake. Oh my god, I love lava cake.
Why it's time to go. Why now? Why not before? And why not later? I know that there's an idle thought, then an urge, that a plan,
kind of toes this weird line as I'm sitting here watching
I saw a window,
this.
I crawled through it. I don't know why or what awaits. I only went out of this room.
Hot air balloon making a crash
Pick
landing.
me up so I can stay with them for a while. Hannah's gonna meet me tomorrow for coffee.
Yeah, because you look at the carpet's always got little stuff all over it. She has kids, which is understandable.
I didn't really get into the notebooks too much because there's just a lot of rambling in it. And I don't know, but there's this passage I wanted to read about it. No one understands why, but I don't have an explanation either. They ask, but I only mumble something about time and change. It's hard to articulate why it's time to go, why now, why not before, and why not later. I know that there's an idle thought, then an urge, then a plan, then a decision. I saw a window, I crawled through it. I don't know why or what awaits. I only went out of this room. My ex is coming to pick me up so I can stay with them for a while.
Daniel had one of Eli's old phones. He said it just stopped working one day, black screen, the memory card is intact. This is just, that's all it's going to be. Your check engine light is still on, homegirl. You need to get that checked out. I think that's the check engine light. Maybe that's the low gas light. That might be the gas light.
I took some unpaid leave so me and the kids could go stay at Clarkdale while I go through these memory cards and maybe find a way to them about.
Take
Hannah and
paid
Daniel have been
leave.
searching for Eli through his family and on social media.
Do not take paid leave from work for paranormal investigation. Well, unpaid leave, I mean. Yeah, especially if you got kids and rent and stuff.
Videos are either ramblings or
Not
time lapses. It
having
looks
money.
like he recorded as much as I did. So I might have to put that on YouTube. But I think these were recorded after I moved in because that's my landlord's car, but that's my green bin. I took some unpaid leave so me and the kids could go stay at Clarkdale while I go through these memory cards and maybe find a way to them about. Hannah and Daniel have been searching for Eli through his family and on social media. The videos are either ramblings or time lapses. It looks like he recorded as much as I did. So I might have to put that on YouTube. But I think these were recorded after because that's my landlord's car, but that's my green bin. I took some unpaid leave so me and the kids could go stay at Clarkdale. We found Eli. Obviously, his mom was concerned about him and looked him up. Found him in my shed. She took him to her house, but he would run off in the middle of the night and come back to my house. Eli's on a ton of medication and was barely coherent when I spoke to him on the phone. The kids are doing well up in Clarkdale. There's so much video evidence that I found on the memory card, and I just can't wait to show you guys what I found on YouTube. Here's an old guess the word for Dana, literally just for Dana. We found Eli. This is what the police sent me. This is what they found.
This is the fire, I
Mall
think.
footage. This is 2 weeks ago at about 10 p.m. They say that that's me. I know for a fact that I worked the next morning and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed. The mannerisms, the behaviors, they're just off. I also don't understand why my light didn't come on, so I could have seen it better. I don't know. Like I said,
Sorry, that cough came out of
can't explain
nowhere.
this. So, I mean, I'm just gonna leave this here for you. There's another minute or two of it. I'll post it on YouTube. This is what the police sent me. This is what they found from all the footage. The wood is splintering. I just got home from Cottonwood and the store's open. What if you can see?
Pretty spider web.
The cobwebs are real. My laptop completely died while I was in Clarksville.
My laptop almost completely died during a stream last
I
night.
have the laptop with a computer specialist down in Phoenix right now. What the fuck? I can't off flash in fucking TikTok. What does that mean? Oh my god, no.
The ghost knows how to use
now.
TikTok.
Once you start recording, you can't turn flash off. You can't do it. I don't know how that just stopped working.
The ghost did
I wasn't
it. The
even
ghost
trying to
has
do anything right now. I
access
just
to
was trying
TikTok.
to see like what's going on in the shit. The wood is splintering. I just want to check if the suitcase is still there. The light, the flash is on. It looks like I left the door open. Oh my god, I suck. I need to keep that shut. So, obviously, this is not how I left it, but it seems to be every time I come in here, it's not how I left it. Oh god. Oh my god. God damn it. No. Why does I keep doing that? Fuck. Okay. It's fine. Fuck. God damn it. Flash is back on. I'm doing this again. Okay, suitcase is here. Okay, so I'm honestly sorry about those panic videos. It's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to show you guys what's been going on lately. Oh god, I'm getting so paranoid. I just got home from Clarksville.
Did I just cough one of my lashes off? You bet your ass I
Like I
did.
said, I was trying to upload stuff on YouTube and the laptop stopped working. My phone stopped working at one point as well, but I got it to work again. So I'm so glad I didn't have to buy a new phone. The memory card clearly has corrupted files because things are not working as they should work.
Is there more
Now that I'm back in
poltergeist
Phoenix,
stuff,
Eli
or is
said
it
that he
just
would meet
her
with me.
walking around her house and yard talking?
This might have been too direct a question, but who is Mildred Windsor? My significator, representing my paranoia.
So she does tarot?
The evil spirit authority and
I'm a little sus now about this whole thing. She does tarot. She should have known a lot of, she should have known. I shouldn't assume that, but most people who do tarot and act with the occult practices and things like that would know a little bit more about dealing with things.
First, abuse of power. This is behind her. Hanged man's selfishness. This is before her. Good understanding. Herself, light and truth. her house, and mortality. Hopes and fears, good advice, babbling, slander. What's to come? Security, generosity, magnificence.
It looks like she's pretty well versed in reading tarot to me based on that reading she just did there.
So I'm doing a voiceover because the audio on the last recording here just sounded really bad. I just got a new phone, so that might be why the audio is so garbage. Kind of a good thing, I guess, because I was a little bit paranoid while I was filming this. I thought Eli was following me in the store for a minute, which is just really odd because he's supposed to be in quarantine because his mom has COVID. So wash your hands. Eli hasn't responded to my text in a while, and today he sent me just these numbers, and my coworker says she gives the coordinates. They happen to be nearby. Even more odd, they happen to be right by where I used to live like years ago, but whatever. My laptop should be out of the shop tomorrow, and I'm leaving work right now to head over there, so I'll let you know how it goes. So I'm doing a voiceover because the audio on the
They buy a spirit because they played Monopoly or Candyland.
I
Yeah.
just got a new phone, so that might be why the audio is so garbage. I'm not there yet, but I'm just recording because the traction and brake lights came back on, and I already had my brakes checked out after the first time. And if you look, the lights are kind of doing that flashing thing, but it's not that serious. I could just be paranoid.
All lights do that flashing thing.
And now I'm here.
It's time. It's time for some quick science. All lights are always flashing. It just depends on how fast they're flashing, whether we can perceive it or not. There is no solid light. I think. Well, maybe LED lights is pretty well solid, but most other light is continuously flashing, and it just flashes so fast that our optical receptors cannot detect it and just detect it as a solid light. Kind of like how when you get hit in a video game or whatever, if you have a high definition screen, you can disappear for several minutes because the flash can be off sequence with the actual the flash of the console is sending to the TV, and then the flashes the TV that the TV has can get a sync, and you like disappear for a minute when you try to play old video games on a new monitor. Yeah, just that's just something that I've learned over the years. So the lights are always going to be flashing, but I think you need to get your car into a shop. And if the other mechanic because it sounds like maybe there's a computer error. It's not like something like maybe your brakes are fine, but there's a sensor error in because I have a sensor error right now. Tripped in my truck, so every time I started, it tells me I have a flat tire.
That's cool. There's nothing here. This tree's really cool, though. You see it broke right there? It's half dead and half alive. It's like in the middle of both.
So I'd say that dead branches are dead, and then the rest of the tree's still alive, right?
I'm guessing that this is what he found because I saw this little guy, freaking Blair Witch ass.
I used to do that too.
So
oh my gosh, when we lived out in the country, we had like trees around our property that were like overhanging the road. So people drive through there at night. It was like driving through a dark tunnel. And we would, for Halloween, we would hang. That was our Halloween decorations. We just literally made Blair Witch stick figures and hung them up in the trees all above the road and all around the property and along the sides of the road. When some people drove down through there, they get spooked out. Jumanji in space, is that Zathura? Yeah. Anyone remember Zathura? Yes, I remember Zathura. See, that's why we should all know basic science, right? I'm not shaming her for not knowing that. But.
Those Blair Witch ones are hung up everywhere. Mm-hmm. But then there's this one. It's different. I'm not there yet, but I'm just recording because the traction and brake lights came back. I'm trying to get in where that is because the tree kind of makes this awning, but literally every spot would just stab me. These are so sharp. It's just like, it's danger. Well, I guess I'm getting stabbed.
We haven't seen Eli yet. She just keeps talking about Eli and that he was found in her shed and things like that, but we haven't seen Eli, and she's communicating with him now, like
at least I'm wearing shoes.
Yeah, at least you're wearing shoes finally. I guess you learned your lesson on that.
Did
Huh?
you see that? Oh, fucking gross. Oh my god, there's so many maggots. Ew.
Ew.
Oh, I'm not going in there. I don't care. Oh, fucking Jesus. Ew. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know her plants all
I
look
just ran out and
miserable.
saw this on the
I
ground.
my plants are looking great
I
right now.
stepped on it.
I'm trying to. So for my plants, I'm trying to. I got the double windows right here, like facing me. I'm like looking towards them. Double windows. I have a big desert vivarium aquarium, but all around it I have my plants from the patio in for the winter. Over here I have one of my plants, but it's like doing really crappy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I might have to rotate some things around or shuffle some things around how they're set up because maybe it needs more light than what it's getting over at this window. Because this is a south-facing window. South-facing windows are good for the winter of this latitude. And then this one is a eastward-facing window, so they get sun in the morning. So maybe this plant isn't doing so well. But yeah, thank you for getting me distracted talking about my plants. Who did that? Native Atheist, yes. How do gays stay in shape? By exercising. Oh, you couldn't see that. Sorry, I did the. Yeah. There we go. All right. She doesn't have the hatchet this time. Yeah, when she's actually in the dealing with climbing through the brush, she doesn't have the hatchet with her. I didn't see any maggots or anything. Eli has a high heel fetish. Eli running around the property killing random animals, or maybe there's coyotes, wild cats. I don't know. Something reasonable, right? Did Eli kill that cat? Is that the claim right now? And he's even the one sleeping in the shed? Your plants hate you. I do have artificial plant lights, and I think that maybe this is the one that's not doing too well, maybe if I move it back over there. But I have lots of plants that are low light because I take contingency for that when I look at the layout of my apartment and decide what I'm going to get, what I'm going to have. But I do sometimes see some plants that require a lot of light, and I still indulge myself. So maybe I'm a bad girl. Yeah, lamps and growing lights. That's what I kind of dealing with too. But yeah, I even by this window on the desert vivarium aquarium, I have the light. I have the plant lights there too, because not every day is going to be sunny enough to keep my plants healthy. All right. Well, this is turning out to take a little bit longer than I expected. We're almost at 2 hours already, and we're still on CrypticCorner. Gracious. So we might have to revisit this at some point, but unless you guys want to keep going. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to keep going at least for a few more videos. What I want people to do in the side chat, because I can keep this going as long as I don't have anything planned this afternoon. So I can keep going, and we can still manage to get all the rest of the show in. If you want me to keep going through TimeToWait videos and kind of see where this narrative is leading us, put a 1 in the side chat. If you want to move on to our creation watch, which is going to be more Halloween stuff, so let me know by pressing 2, putting it into the side chat. That is how I will know what to move forward with. But I am going to give her a couple more videos. Okay, looks like so far we are seeing just some 1s. Junk shop. Mark wants to keep going. Ring's ready to move on.
The tree kind of makes this awning, but literally every spot would just stab me.
Okay.
So I checked the nearby trees, and I don't see any of the same symbolism in the ground or anything like there is in this tree, the one that's all lunched over. Mm-hmm. But the coordinates actually didn't tell me to go there. It told me to go like right here. And I don't know what else there is over here except for this gate.
Ooh, and the gate's dead.
This is kind of like a beaten path, so it's either for water drainage or from people accessing it. But this is definitely from people accessing it. All that Eli said in his message were the numbers and I wasn't there. So I'm guessing that means someone else was, but I don't know anybody else involved in this. Am I trespassing? I'm gonna get out of here. Oops. Subtle. So I checked the nearby trees and I don't see any of the same. So I was just about to leave, but then I saw the same markings.
All right, it looks like most everybody is
I don't even know what that
down
is.
to keep going. We will get to
But
the
then
next
that's
part,
up
though.
there. Which one? And this one right here is. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. Do you live around here?
Yeah.
I was just back over that way by that tree and stuff, and I saw some like really weird markings, kind of like these. Have you seen those before?
Yeah, a couple times over here.
Did you? Okay, so the person that drove, was he like black, short hair, really pale skin?
Oh, I didn't see him.
Um,
I saw a shadow, but I don't know if he was drawing those symbols.
Poppers!
So he just told me that these markings are inside as well, like all three of these washes. There's 3 total. I don't know. I need to talk to Eli. So I was just about to leave, but then I saw the same markings, but it's on this wash.
Okay, so, was it you just, like, I'm gonna hang out under this wash with my dog? Is that, like, I don't know where this is. It kind of seems like Texas. I don't know why I'm inferring that it's Texas, but I'm assuming that TimeToWait is taking place in Texas.
My phone did the black screen of death again. I'm sorry for this video quality, but I honestly can't afford another phone. I'm trying to pack things up as much as I can, but I don't have a new place yet. Eli's videos are definitely causing my electronics to freak out. First it was my laptop, and then it was my last phone that I had. Not to mention all the other electronic problems that have been going on. And honestly, I can't even afford to be investigating this anymore. It's too much. I just want to feel safe. I don't know how. I'm home alone for the first time in a while. I finally got the kids over.
Miss Julie, good morning. Good afternoon, almost.
Stop. The migraines are getting worse. The noises feel louder. I don't even know.
Oh, Julie, you've this cryptic corner this morning is like extra long, but I mean it's Halloween, so I'm not. Today's not Halloween, but this is our Halloween cryptic corner episode, so I'm here for it. But you've missed a lot of. We're on an adventure. We are invested in this narrative. So this woman moved into the house. She had a shed. So one day it was unlocked. She went in there, poked around, got scared, went back in there, took a briefcase out, opened it up. There's weird stuff inside. Briefcase keeps disappearing, coming back. She's got noises outside. She's having time loss. There's another guy that lived there before named Eli that she's gotten into contact with. And he has the same kind of time loss stuff going on and weirdness. He texted her this coordinates, and she went to the coordinates, and there was found a whole bunch of symbols and stuff. But now that's kind of where we are. Past your bedtime. Aw. Well, thank you, Native Atheist.
My phone did the black. It's been so long since anything happened, and I've just been ignoring it at this point. But I think something's actually out there. It's open. What the fuck?
More shed shenanigans. Shenanigans.
What the fuck?
Ooh,
It
pour
got
the ceiling
ripped
out
down?
now. And there's the eye. See the eye?
What does that say? Netransis. Oh god, is this? I think this was from the ceiling. What the fuck?
There's some more symbols.
Fuck. Oh fuck!
The baby doll. Seems like someone on the outside of the shed
That's
beating
four.
on the walls.
That's 4 fucking hell. That's 4. Holy shit. They said not to do 4. They said not to do 4. Fuck. Oh my god. Get out of the fucking door.